today.
9th of December. Rudy here. Welcome to the Daily Ninja Show. So start off with the tank. So the tank's off 0.7% today, having a bit of a rest, led by mainly the gold stocks and a bit of Woodside. Okay, so I think it's going to be a jam-packed one today. So Australian share market, it's off 0.5%, so not doing much. Okay, so the gold, actually we've got to do America first. So S&P 500, so it doesn't look bearish, probably still a December rally, Christmas rally coming. Same with the Nasdaq, nothing scary there. Gold, go to a daily chart, so just chilling sideways as I expect. Aussie dollar gold price just chilling sideways. So the miners ETF, actually if we look at the daily, it's probably getting, if you don't, well I had a buy last week, so I've got to keep that there. I'd rather be buying here than up there. Same with GDX, so they're both off a couple of percent. So you can see that with Northern Star. If you look at a daily, around this 25 bucks is probably a good place if you're going to buy Northern Star. GDXJ, same thing, chilling until the gold price. You can see that. So one of the big holdings is Alamos Gold, looks the same. And Evolution's our biggest holding in there. Now there were a couple of little ones that Mr. Challenger and Mr. Win and Mr. Westmeets, they all the little boys that had a bit of green today. Copper, so the copper price again just chilling in the top half of the bar, so that's fine. The wire ETF, that's your ASX one, that's looking fine. So some of the ones in there, so First Quantum, and it says whether they're an XMET or not. Antofagasta, Southern Copper, so they're all just chilling. And Tech, I think they're getting merged with Anglo America, I found out. BHP, chilling in the top half of the candle. Sandfire, same. Capstone, same. CopJ, so chilling in the top half. So some of our boys, AIS, DVP. I reckon if you can pick DVP up at about $4, I reckon that'll be pretty good. I won't put well, you should have bought it back there, but 29M, just chilling. Castile looks nice, and CY5 is looking pretty tasty. Okay, who's next? Oh yeah, the Uranium gang. Latest news, India sees new nuclear bill spurring projects worth $214 billion. So they're letting their private enterprise, they're gonna, yeah, anyway. So the Indians are backing nuclear. Well, as most governments are, except ours. It's ooga booga. So the URNM ETF, look at it daily. So I thought it needs to sort of just come back a little bit. So Kamiko, CASA, Spot Uranium Trust. So that's fine. URNJ. So again, that was a pretty good burst. So consolidation. Some of our boys that are actually in the URNJ ETF too. Playdon, Boss. I had a sub tell me that they've got maybe thought I'd share, Boss. There's a project report looming in which supposedly they have some bad news coming. So just letting you know, sharing the insights. Bannerman looks fine. And Deep Yellow, who cares about Rick Rule and the boss left? Okay. The Rare Earth Gang. Okay, so REMX over there in America. It's looking fine. Mr. Linus, geez. I did put that green arrow there, but I did say wait for one of these bars, but I'll keep it there to keep me honest. So I wouldn't buy it yet. Wait for it to finish with a little bar like that. But I saw they're getting added to the ASX 20 this quarter, so that might do something for them. But I think I made a comment to a subscriber. I'm just staying away from all those rare earth plays. I mean, if Linus can't even get it going, I don't know how these juniors can. Anyway, MP Materials, Alika. So that looks like it wants to come back here. Okay. Let me know if you disagree on that rare earth things too, because I know there's a bunch of projects. Lithium. Okay, so the futures price is still up there. Lit P over in America. Yeah, I think it's going to take out the highs. Pilbara is getting ready to. IGO, it's getting ready to. That's one of those shooting stars which are typically bearish, but if they break it, it's very bullish. Liontown, so it looks like there's a bit of selling there, but they've done pretty well for themselves. Okay, the other producer we got, ELV, so it's popping its head above resistance there. Some developers, AGY, looking okay. AZI. Oh yeah, this is. It's not a new. It's. I had them on my list because they got this great zinc lead silver mine. So I was watching them, but they're basically trying to sell it or find a partner for it, and they're backing all their money into this lithium project in Italy. They got government grants and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's a lithium stock now. Core Lithium, just sitting there, okay. GLN, INR, and I'm just going to watch this guy. As I said yesterday, they've doubled their capital and now number of shares on issue. That's just disaster. Okay. Oil. Okay, so we popped our head up and got put down again, put in our room. So it's still not bearish, declining channels. A little bit of ratio work. US oil over gold. So this is when you want to sell oil, buy gold, and this is when you want to sell your gold and buy oil. So we're historically at lows, which is one reason. It's not the only reason why I think oil's undervalued. Same with oil over S&P 500, another little ratio. You can see we're at all-time lows against the S&P 500. And the green bird, what's his name? Doomsberg. He's bearish on oil. Well, actually, a lot of people are. So who knows? But Rick Rule loves it, and it's often good to invest in something that people hate. Anyway, natural gas looking fine. So Woodside is off 1.5%, but it should hold. Fuel ETF, that's just cruising. Now there's some American. Someone asked me to pick one, so these are the ones that I'm aware of. So I've got OIH, which is your oil services, and that's another reason, like why oil companies asking for help to do stuff. If the companies don't think oil prices are going up. Anyway, that's one. Then we got this PSCE, which is basically small cap oil and gas producers, pipelines, American ones. And then there's ZEO, which is sort of the same thing except Canadian oil and gas producers. There's this MLPX, which is sort of a pipeline APA from our point of view business. 4.6% yield. Don't mind that for a dividend play. But I'm running with Mr. XOP. Mr. XOP. So it's 40% oil, 50% natural gas, 10% refining downstream. But look at that lovely cup and handle. So, yeah. If we look at just some of the, so it's like there's a whole bunch. 3% is the highest weighting, and if you look at all the charts, you can sort of, they all look different, but they all come to this. So we've got CNX. So they're in the whole acquisition, development, production in the Apache Basin. You got Sinclair, Texas Integrated Refining. You got Range Resources, oil and gas in the basin there. EQT, largest US gas producer. And we've got Murphy, retail gas, the refiner. And we've got Expand Energy, so they're an oil and gas producer. And we've got Diamondback Energy, so they're an oil producer, low cost, Texas. And then we've got APA, but it's not our APA. It's so they're global oil and gas exploration production. So they've all, some of them up, some of them down. They all come to a cup and handle. Anyway, so that's my chosen one if I had to pick one. Okay, so the girlfriend. So daily. Okay, so just chilling. So it's better than this. If we look at it, what's she doing on the hour? So they had a go last night. Just got bought up. So not panic stations, just good time to the gold silver ratio. So a bit of a ratio video. So gold silver has broken this support, so that means silver should be outperforming gold. Zinc price, that's fine. Lead balloon, ETP mag chilling up there. SILJ. So actually, what's she doing on the daily chart? So she might have a little bit of down move, but that's setting up a nice little break there. Anyway, just hang in there. SILJ over the silver price. So the miners should outperform the metals price. So at the moment, she's underperforming the silver price, but at some stage, we're sort of back to a support zone here. So she'll get her act together. So Heckler's the big one. I actually bought some last night. This stock will go crazy when silver goes crazy. But it's the big holding in SILJ, so you don't have to worry. First Majestic, Kua and Wheaton, they're the big holdings in SILJ. Okay, now there's a few other little ones that don't have a really big holding in SILJ that I do like. There's Vino, New P, if you can get it down here, BRC, Sierra Madra, and AGAG, and AZT. So they have like or negligible holdings in SILJ. So if you're looking to top up on something, Viper. Okay, so XMET. So XMET's looks a bit like the SILJ chart, doesn't it? So yeah, because it's copper. So lithium's holding up, so the copper's holding up, and just SILJ's pulling them back at the moment. For now, that's okay. Okay, then if we look at some of our little silver plays, so Poly, he's looking good. My Kitchen Rules, he's got to have good support down here. BHM, MMA, so again, get him down here if you like him. SVL, AQI, holding above resistance, now support. Andean Silver, they just did a raise at $1.85. The West Coast Eagles, so at 15 would be good. Ardent, ILT, IVR, I think this one's a crowd favourite, Sun Silver. They just upgraded their resource today. But again, they're low grades, but good for Australia, but not the same overseas. Anyway, they get 100% for marketing and USL. Alright, that's your daily wrap. If you've got a share or ETF you reckon is worth showing, let us know. Otherwise, see you tomorrow.